and welcome to Fauja classes. Just one day back, our IF chief had said such a thing which I personally count an act of bravery, boldness, truth, and courage. My dear friends, especially in our country, the democracy generally in our democratic setup, all the chiefs they just follow the directions issued by government of India. In this regard, they do not only follow the directions and orders given by the government of India, but also they are compelled to utilize the resources provided by the our government. Let that resources be enough or not enough, suitable, not suitable, war friendly or not friendly. But our democratic setup is such that no chief opens his mouth against any government direction. In this regard, the IF chief has bravely and boldly said that in the last 40 years, when this Tejas project was launched, it was launched in 1986 or so, and till 40 years, the India could not produce 40 aircraft. That means not one aircraft per year. So he said bravely that if you are not able to produce, do not promise. And he just remarked that this defense project should go in the hands of private departments or private firms or private companies. Until unless this is not diversified, the production and all other issues also like that, research and development, these all will be affected. Till these all facilities are in the hand of single unit or single research agency or single manufacturer like Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, as good as in case of our country, this production will not be enhanced. And this statement came just after a brave act of our Indian Air Force and all other armed forces few days back after completion of Operation Sindoor. Now, all the intellectual and intelligent people can understand the gravity of the statement given by the IF chief. There are very rare cases when our chiefs, few examples you can get, like General Bipin Rawat also told in that era that we have the lack of some arms and ammunition. Very few chiefs open their mouth in such a way. And we all should be glad that such brave commanders are available in the armed forces who do not care for their career, but they care for the future of our loved Indian Air Force and our loved country and our soldiers. So whatever he had said, it was just in all the media, in front of all the media, and including Defense Minister also. And many business participants were available. And he said, you just take the contract and you do not complete in the promised time. You just promise to take the contract only. That was his wording. What is the wrong in that wording? Government should take this matter very seriously. He has told this sentence just after the victory over Pakistan, and such an operation has been conducted by our brave Indian Air Force and its soldiers, which will be written in the books of war history, and this will be studied by the many researchers in the field of war. It was a war done against the terrorist, but the whole state was in the support of the terrorist, and the state responded also. While we clearly mentioned that this operation was just against the terror organization and their godfathers. So Pakistan should not respond against this, but he responded, and it was retaliated. It was purposely responded by our Indian Air Force, and as a result of that, without crossing the international border, our precise instruments and our precise weapons had hit them such a hard way that Pakistan will never forget up to 500 years. You will get many less example where the whole war is not declared and that 9 air bases have been destroyed by the one country, and that is Great Indian Air Force and India. And that coward Pakistan is celebrating its victory. That is their history. They are celebrating they celebrate the victory of 1971 when their 93,000 soldiers surrendered in front of Indian army. So they are just like that. They are just fool, and they make their public also fool. Nowadays, every day new visuals are coming. The destruction of Pakistani air bases, and not only this. Now the things are coming by their own media that many F-16, that number may be wrong, but it is not less than 8 or 9. Many F-16, AWACS, and JF-17, JF-10 aircraft, and their some air defense system has been destroyed by us very clearly, and clear evidence are available. Just to make fool to their people and their citizens, Shahbaz Sharif has made him Asif Munir Field Marshal just to hide. Because if Asif Munir is given punishment of this defeat, then what will happen? That means that Shahbaz Sharif has defeated. So they are just face saving, and they are very smart in this. Their people are fool, and they are ready to become fool. But few intellectual people of this Pakistan country, they are just raising the voice. What for you are celebrating? Why you have made him field marshal? What he got? What he achieved? What Pakistan has not lost? So that is up to them. But what our IF chief has said, very clear cut, he has said that we are lagging in the field of the fighter aircraft. Now you go back some 30 years back. In 1997, Sukhoi 30 landed in the India, and Sukhoi 30 was supplied in the sufficient number that I am not going to tell. After that, which fighter has joined? After 1997, just Rafale has joined. Our Indian made Tejas has joined the Indian Air Force in 2016. But what is the number? You are just celebrating that you have produced your own aircraft. Definitely, that is a matter of pride. But will that number suffice to our Indian Air Force to cater 2.5 front war if the India is indulged in the war of China and Pakistan both at a time? No. No. All the chiefs are continuously saying that we are lagging this much squadron as required. Who is going to fulfill all these things? And now come to the technology. If you could produce the number of aircraft also, what is their updation? Pakistan is flying F-16. And Pakistan is being supplied, will be supplied by some more latest fighter aircraft by the China. And even in this scenario, nobody can believe what the US can do. US can give some more latest fighter aircraft like F-35 and all. If the India is not making any defense deal regarding fighter supply to the US will definitely, I am dead sure by my own inner conscience, that US will supply some fighters to the Pakistan. And still, until that Mr. Donald Trump is available in the US, nobody can say anything. So India should take a very prompt action on this matter. Either we should go for the Su-57 from the Russia, and Russia is ready to supply. Only matter is that what is their supply rate, because Russia is also involved in some sort of war. So their supply may be affected. Otherwise, which fighter aircraft we are going to get? China is making the 6th generation fighter aircraft. I think China has produced its prototype also, and we are still not having the 5th generation fighter aircraft. We got the Rafale 2-3 years back, and we got only 36 Rafale, and that will make it, I think, 2 squadrons. So this is request from our veteran community that government should take prompt action. Government can delay, can stop, can postpone some other projects of some other sector, but please do not ignore the statement of our IF chief, and please go for the earliest procurement of the latest fighter aircraft. Please do not go just for the number, but what he said, that we need latest generation. Pakistan is going to get 5th generation by the China. This is confirmed. But are we having any 5th generation fighter aircraft right now, or in future we are going to get? Our Tejas Mark II project is in the future. Our AMCA, Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft project, is in the future. That will take at least 15-16 years. And if we see that this research rate of this Tejas since 1986, we could get in 2016. Then you can imagine if this is the rate. So either you should go for some private partners, either you should go for some foreign partners, either you should go for some foreign partners with the foreign manufacturer. They will start producing the aircraft in India itself. And many contracts have been signed by the Tata and other Boeing also. They are just doing all these things in the Nagpur and Baroda also. So why can't we go? This is the requirement of the time. HAL is not having that sufficient infrastructure to cater the requirement of the Indian Air Force in this era. This is confirmed. Though we just believe on our technology, our strength, our production, but we cannot ignore the competitive era and the war scenario which are just clouding ahead to us just by ignoring the Make in India. Your Make in India project is required, but with the latest technology and the latest updated fighter aircraft. So government should try to produce the latest generation fighter aircraft from where it can be. That is the requirement of the present time, and that is the gist of the statement of brave IF chief. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.